Hello everyone, this is the LR Reactor. Thank you for watching this week's React and Reaction show, where we talk about a couple of subjects to get your reactions on and have you react to. Before we get started, I want to say that I'm so excited. I want to share this with you guys. Some of you guys out there who collect comic books and things of that nature. I just got back my X-Men. This is X-Men Extinction Agenda, signed by Jim Lee, who actually was the person who wrote this one. Got an 8.0 grading. Wish it got a little higher, but you know, it's 8.0. But I'm still happy and stuff. And I finally got this back. It's been like 4 months from CGC, who actually graded this, and I'm just so happy to have it back. But I don't know, it's a little bit of a glare, but hopefully you guys can see it. There you go, a little better there. But it's an 8.0 grading. Extinction Agenda X-Men #1. Jim Lee signed it. I met him. I'm so excited to get this back finally, and just wanted to share that with you guys. I know if any of you guys out there who get comic books graded, you know how special this is and how happy I am to have this one. So just wanted to share that. I'm excited. You know, what can I say? Okay. Well, anyway, let's get back to the show. So, wanted to talk to you guys real quick and get your reactions to a couple of things on TV that's happened with the Punisher. And also the DC crossover. We're going to discuss that. And the future of TV, of some great shows coming on TV. And TV is getting much, much better. As you can see with The Gifted and, you know, the Hulu stuff, the Runaways, Netflix series. Really getting great stuff. And at least we're getting some, it's just fantastic to be able to get great movie stuff with these heroes, and also to see these heroes on TV as well. First thing I want to go over, though, is just want to discuss, get your reaction to this, and get your comments. And please, if you like this, please subscribe to the channel below so you can get all my latest videos. I don't get to do them as often as I would like. I do work. This is not my main job, which I wish it was, where I can do better graphics and design, like some of the other shows, Collider, you know, Emergency Awesome, the DC Popcorn Talk, John Campio. But I watch those guys and really like what they do. But this is the best I can do, because I do work, you know, quite a bit, and I do travel some, and not able to always do shows consistently as I like to. But I'm so passionate about this, and I do enjoy doing it. For those who watch me, I appreciate your viewership, and definitely respect your opinion and want your opinion. So leave your comments below in the comment sections. Subscribe to this channel. Hit me up on Twitter and Facebook. I'd love to talk to you. I'll get back to you eventually, I promise. Like I said, I do work quite a bit. But anyway, the question to you basically is, I wrote this down. I wanted to get your opinion on it. If the DCEU, which is in a lot of trouble right now, some would say, and some would say, oh, it's fine, we'll come back. But to me, they have to reboot. But if the DCEU reboots, what are the 4 movies, and in what order should the 4 movies be that they should come out with, maybe 2-3 years from now, if they reboot? I struggle with this thought and this question for the last day and a half, and I see it going a lot of ways, but I definitely would like you to get your opinion of what 4 movies that if the DCU reboots, what the next 4 movies should be after they reboot. So it will be definitely after Aquaman, of course. If they decide to reboot, it would have to be after Aquaman. What should be the next 4 movies of the reboot if they do that? And what order should they go? Now, I want to share mine with you, and definitely want to get your comments, as I might be overlooking. I think that if you're going to reboot, first movie back is Batman. Batman. Do a Batman movie, and maybe it starts with Matt Reeves doing the solo Batman. Do a Batman movie, okay? Set it in a younger time, and keep it young, you know, where he first started off, or however he takes it from. I don't know how they're gonna reboot Batman. Like I said before in my storylines video earlier, these characters, we know who Batman is. We don't have to be told the whole story again. You see one thing, and Batman's very key, and they can learn a lot from Marvel. Marvel, when they did Spider-Man over with the collaboration with Sony, they said, do we really need to tell the Uncle Ben story again? Do we need to show how he got bit by a spider? No. Everybody knows Spider-Man. They know how he got bit. They know Uncle Ben. Let's just move on. Let's advance the story. We can mention it, but we advance the story. And it worked great in Homecoming. We didn't need to be told, oh, he he got bit by a spider and Uncle Ben died somehow. We don't need that. We get it. We get it. Okay, especially us who read comic books, we get it. But the general public understands that too. The character's been around for a while. He's had 6 movies. Batman's the same way. We know his parents get killed in the alley. We know. That's what turns him into Batman. We know. We don't need to see that again. Just give me a little flashback or give me a little mention, and let's get right going. He's Batman. Boom. Let's show the Batcave. Let's go. That's what you can do. So I think Batman is a way to start the new DCEU off. And Batman, unlike this Batman, if you watch Batman in the cartoons, if you watch Batman and even in the comic books, he's a loner. Batman, he's a part of the Justice League, but he's a reluctant member. He joins because they need him, not because he wants to. He'd rather do things alone. He's concerned about Gotham. And if it's a world event where they need him, he'll be there. But Batman's not the one to put the team together. He's not the one that's going to be searching for partners. He'll join in at the end. So I would start off with Batman. Introduce our new Batman, whoever it is, Jake Gyllenhaal, whoever it's going to be, Armie Hammer, I don't know. Start off with the new Batman first. Then, after Batman, I would go into Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman next. I don't, and that's the real shame of it all, because we had such a great Wonder Woman story, and it ended in World War I and went present. But maybe you start with Wonder Woman just present day. We already know who Wonder Woman is because we just got the movie recently, so maybe we just start present day Wonder Woman, start with Wonder Woman, and then after that Superman. So Wonder Woman and Batman are all the way around, already here, like they were in this current DCU. But Batman was around and Wonder Woman was around when Superman appeared. So that's no change there. Then do Superman. But I think they could learn from some of the things that Marvel did. Marvel basically took 3 of the core characters of the Avengers and said, these are going to be the 3 that are going to base the universe around, and then we'll have people show up in their movies, and we'll introduce them slowly like that. So they did Iron Man, 3 movies of Iron Man. Thor, 3 movies of Thor. Captain America, 3 movies of Captain America. The Trinity. And in those movies, we'll introduce villains. We'll introduce other people. Thor introduced Hawkeye. Okay? Iron Man introduced Black Widow. Okay? Captain America introduced the Winter Soldier. And also had Black Widow in there. And introduced Falcon as well. That's how you do it. And then when you do a team up, these characters have already been introduced. But the main character storyline interweave with the other characters. And we got it. So you start off with the Trinity. Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. But in that Batman movie, you have a cameo of Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter, he meets Batman and starts a storyline of there's a threat out there I need to warn you about. You just bring him in as a cameo, like a post-credit scene or something. Now Martian Manhunter is introduced. Because Martian Manhunter, we don't need to see a movie of Martian Manhunter. We'll see him in the team-up movie. We'll see more of him then. Okay? Wonder Woman. Show a cameo of Aquaman. Or scene with Aquaman. Or Aquaman part of the movie somehow. That's how you could have brought. Just like they could have done in Man of Steel. And I guess, have you heard it or not, DC admitted that I think it was Zack Snyder said that he wanted to do an Aquaman scene where when Superman and Man of Steel was in the ocean, we saved the oil rig, people in the oil rig, he was going to have Aquaman come up and have the whales lift Superman up and take him to shore. That's all you needed. Great, we see Aquaman. We know who Aquaman is. We don't need the whole story on him. It's fine that they're doing a movie, but we don't really need that. Just give me a little flavor. Now I know who Aquaman is. I've seen him in action a little bit. Great, that's all we need. Then we'll see the rest of Aquaman in the team-up movie. I mean, the Aquaman movie, we don't really need that. But that's what I mean by having the secondary characters who are still Justice League members show up in the main trinity of the Justice League movies. In Superman, have Shazam show up. Have a scene with Shazam. Maybe Shazam and him team up to fight Black Adam. Or you have Shazam come in and help a little bit. That's how you introduce Billy Batson, just a little bit. We know who Shazam is. We don't need a whole storyline. People aren't dumb. We get it. And you can explain more in the team-up movie of Justice League. Okay? And then your 4th movie, Green Lantern. That's your Guardian of the Galaxy. Guardian of the Galaxy had 2 movies. That's your Guardians of the Galaxy. And in the Green Lantern movie, you introduce, or you have a post-credit scene of the Flash. We had the Flash help out somehow. Boom. We don't need a Flash movie. I'm scared to death of a Flash movie, to tell you the truth, if they do a Flash. I don't think they'll do it right. Personally, I really don't. But that's it. Green Lantern, Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern. And in those movies, you introduce Flash, Aquaman, Martian Manhunter, and who else? The other guy, Shazam. And then you bring those guys, all that together, and in those stories, you're interweaving the threat for Justice League, Darkseid, so to speak. Each thing is heading towards that. Then you do your team up movie. Now, people say, well, what about Cyborg? Cyborg, I understand, they have Cyborg in there because a lot of people know who Cyborg, but they know him from Teen Titans Go. And that's where you should leave him. Have Cyborg appear in the Teen Titans movie, or have him appear in the Justice League movie as another secondary character. Okay, if you want to bring him in, just like they did in Justice League, you could bring him in. But I'd rather let Cyborg out and let him be Justice League, just like I'd rather keep Deathstroke out and let him be part of Teen Titans. I'm sorry, Cyborg part of Teen Titans and Deathstroke part of Teen Titans as a whole nother story arc. But that's the order I would go with: Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern. In the Batman movie, he's not trying to find the other heroes. They're trying to find him at the end, saying we need to get Batman on board as we form the League, and we need someone like Batman to be part of this. And he's reluctant. He's not looking to form a League. He's not really interested. But he's also researching on his own. He's also keeping tabs on all these people. That's Batman right there. So tell me what your order would be. Who would you exclude? Who would be Who would be part of the 4 movies, and what order would they go before they form the Justice League if they reboot the DCEU? I think the DCEU can be salvaged. It's going to be tough. They got a lot of work to do, but they do it right. And again, as I said in my earlier video, bring the people from the animation side of DC who are killing it. On all the animation, I love the animation work. Batman, Justice League, Superman. Bring those people over from animation over to the DCU film and have them help. Because they know how to tell a story there. They know how to run a narrative. And you could use their help. You really could. And get the right directors that fit the characters, not the characters trying to plunge them into any director. That's the wrong move. But again, I really am interested to see what some of you guys think about if you reboot the DCU, what should be the first 4 movies and what 4 characters should be in it before we get a Justice League movie, 5 movies, 6 movies in. So react to that. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Now, let's go into the TV realm. I just finished Punisher. I was slow getting around to it because I just didn't have time. Just finished it, and I thought it was fantastic. One thing I liked is they gave him the costume. Not the traditional comic book costume. I understand that. They may tweak that down the road. But they gave him the Punisher symbol on the costume. The beginning of the show, and they gave it to him in the end. That's what you want to see. You want to see these characters develop. We saw it in Daredevil. It took a while, but Daredevil finally got there. Luke Cage is tricky. Iron Fist, I don't know if they're ever going to get there. I don't know. Who knows? But Punisher was fantastic. Left it on a cliff note. We know Jigsaw's going to come back for season 2. Thought it was really, really well done. And I would love them to bring some other people into that series as well. We got Micro. I want him to come back and maybe have Daredevil appear in one of the episodes down the road. Who knows? But love Punisher. Marvel, Netflix, besides Iron Fist, which was a misstep. But again, that's what I mean by good equity. Because they did so good on the other 3, Iron Fist, okay, we get it. Iron Fist 2 will do better. And hopefully they will do better. But they can fix that, hopefully, and get that back on board. But they can be forgiven because they have a trusted record of knowing that if they don't do their best job, we're going to fix it. We're going to be better the next one. Don't worry, we won't have 2 bad ones in a row. So I thought the Punisher series was great. I can't wait to see, I think Jessica Jones is coming next, and Luke Cage just got done filming. Can't wait to see both of those. I'm very interested to see what characters in them, what Marvel villains that maybe smaller villains that I might see and be able to see. So excited. Also, got a chance, and hopefully if you didn't get a chance, make sure you try to go back and watch DC Crisis on Earth X. For a TV show, basically it felt like a 4-hour movie. All those episodes together, 4-hour movie. And yes, it has some small problems, but that's TV problems. I'm okay with TV problems. And what I mean by TV problems is, look, I understand you want to have everybody in here. I just thought, there are some people like, bringing Supergirl's sister over. Okay, you're just a special agent with a gun. Yes, she has special training. I get it. It's amazing you never got shot once. Okay, you never got shot once. You're here taking on these Nazis and fighting this like you were one of the superheroes. Come on, get out of there. And maybe it was because of budget restraints, but Supergirl should have brought Martian Manhunter over. Come on. That's who he should have brought over, okay? But I think it was a budget thing because then we'd have had to make a Martian Manhunter on the other side, and that's a lot more CG money, stuff like that. But I had a problem with Supergirl's sister being involved as much as she was in the battle. That being said, everything was great. It was nice seeing the opposites. I love the Red Tornado teaser, how they brought Red Tornado in. They redid the CG, and he looked great. He looked great. It was a really shocking surprise that he was the secret weapon to destroy the time vault over there, or the transportation chamber for how they get back from universes. So I thought Red Tornado was fantastic. The Ray was good, how they looked. And I don't know, to me, and this is where really the rub gets me with DC, I prefer the effects and the way the Flash runs on the TV show versus how he runs on the movie. The movie is too much lightning and slow down. I mean, make him look like the Flash. They just did a much better job on the TV Flash than they did the movie Flash, and that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, where is this blue lightning coming from? Give me. Like I said, I just love the way. Not so much the actor. I mean, Grant Gustin is. I like him a lot. Ezra Miller, if you want to make him the Flash, that's fine. But I think he should be taller, like I said earlier. But make him run that way. I don't like the way he looks running and the Speed Force. Flash doesn't enter the Speed Force every time. He enters the Speed Force when he wants to go back in time. When he wants to go forward in time. He doesn't enter the Speed Force like they're saying the DCEU Barry Allen does. He's entering the Speed Force as far as blue lightning. No, I don't like that. But neither here or there. Loved how, DC takes some of their smaller minor characters along with some of the bigger ones. So you got Green Arrow, who's a minor character, I would say, but you got the Flash, who's really the main. If you want to call a Justice Leaguer, a main Justice Leaguer is the Flash. But then you have secondary characters like Supergirl, Arrow, Green Arrow, Vixen, Black Canary, all secondary characters that made into this universe. They did a really good job, and I really enjoyed the crossover. I hope you did too. And if you haven't had a chance to see it, go see it. Excuse me. Ate earlier. If you haven't had a chance to see it, go see it. It was really fantastic, and I'm almost thinking, how are they going to top this next year? Because last year the Dominator one was really kind of bad. Although I will say this, I would like next year's, and I think they may do this. They may make Starro the big bad for next year, Starro. So that would be fantastic because, I understand the whole thing. Okay, here's a bunch of CGI characters, Dominators. We all got to fight them one-on-one. And then here's a bunch of Nazis, nameless, faceless Nazis. We got to fight them one-on-one. So we've seen that a couple times. So I would like to see all of them team up against some giant creature like Starro coming down and having Starro, take over some Justice League people or some of the people of the DC television universe with the Starro face. They could do that, and that would look good. So I'm telling you right now, DC, if you're listening, Greg Berlanti, if you're listening, Starro for next year's crossover. That's the way to go. But tell me what you thought about the DC TV Crisis on Earth X. I thought they did great. I really liked the Flash season this year. Supergirl's kind of waning with me. Arrow's getting better. DC Legends of Tomorrow is just a fun show. I don't take it serious. Just keep showing me characters I thought I'd never see before. Just keep bringing them on. I enjoy it. Love seeing all those characters. Hoping to see the Blue Demon one day. Stargirl we already seen and stuff, but I want to see Dr. Fate. I do want to see Dr. Fate on Legends. Give me Dr. Fate, or put him on Flash or Arrow. I want to see Dr. Fate. So hopefully they'll do that, but they're doing a great job. And then Netflix again is doing a wonderful job as well, continuing on. So again, tell me what you thought about that. I think that was all I wanted to talk about today and get your opinions on with some of those things going on with TV and television. As you know, The Gifted is looking great. I'm really liking The Gifted. I'm liking where they're going with the storyline. I haven't watched all of Runaways. I don't know if you've watched Runaways yet. If someone has watched Runaways, the first 4 episodes, tell me how it is in the comment section. I'm gonna try to get on that this week, Monday or Tuesday of this week. I'm gonna try to get on Runaways. I heard good things. Can't wait to see it, and I'm excited to see Black Lightning too. Black Lightning's coming on in a matter of what, 6 weeks in January. Black Lightning will coming on, and Titans. We saw. Oh, by the way, we just saw. I don't know if you guys had seen it yet, but I saw it on some of the shows. The picture of Robin of Teen Titans. I like the suit. I love the suit. It makes me interested to see how are they going to do the other suits. Raven's pretty easy. I know how they're going to do that keep and stuff. But Starfire, how they're going to do her costume, and Beast Boy, I guess they can just do something simple for him too. But I'm very interested to see Hawk and Dove as well. So Titans is coming up pretty soon. We're going to be seeing more of that. So TV is on its way, doing great, and it's really nice to see DC doing good on TV. It almost makes you hurt more to see why they can't get it right on the movie screen. But that's, neither here or there. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for being a part of Ready to React. I appreciate your viewership. Subscribe if you'd like to get other videos of mine and continue to get new videos. I try to make them as soon as I can. Again, I do work quite a bit, so it's hard for me to make them consistently, but I enjoy what I do. I enjoy talking to you guys, and I enjoy getting your feedback. Again, you can hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, and comment section below. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time.